Well, hello everybody. Just wanted to give you a quick update as to how things with the hay equipment was going. As you can see, the tractor is running and running very, very well. Our barn find, so to speak, 3020 John Deere is killing it. This thing runs so smooth. We've had zero issues with it. Once we got it all back together, all the fluids have been changed twice now. All fluids and filters have been changed twice, and this thing is a sweetheart. It is running great. I'm on my third round here with the mower. The mower is also, although even though you can't see it, the lights on this tractor are, have something to be desired. But yeah, so I'm on my third round here with the tractor and the mower. The mower is working great. It is just working better than this pair so far is working better than I could have imagined and could have hoped for. This tractor is just, man, it's awesome. As you can see down there on the hour meter, and we believe these are true hours just because of how little wear everything looks like it has on it. Just hit 128 hours. I mean, and we believe that to be actual because of how we found it and the story that my dad, personally knows about it. It's amazing how well this thing runs and how clean this thing runs. Now it doesn't look perfect, but man, this thing runs it's amazing how well it runs. So the idea here is we got to be able to test. Of course, we wanted to test the mower, which we had, we really believed that it was going to be fine. We needed to test the tractor, which we felt pretty good about. We needed to test the rake, and of course, we got to test the hay baler. If you remember my last video, we're still chasing parts, trying to figure out what is going on, what we need to put the tying system and this baler back together. So far, we've come up with nothing but just dead ends. We're still chasing. My dad actually knows some folks over in Europe. They are looking for us. Let me hop off here for just a second. So, yeah, my dad knows some people in Europe, and they're actually kind of looking around for some parts for this baler. But so far, we've had no luck. My dad went today and visited a farm equipment scrapyard to try to find some pieces to try to cobble something together. He found a couple of pieces from an old round baler that had the twine system. My dad's he's just short of a genius. I mean, he's a real rocket surgeon, so to speak. And so if anybody can get it together and make it work, I think he can. But he's got a little bit of a plan B. And I'm not going to mention that right this second. If we don't have to have it to get Steve's things done, Steve's job done, I think we'll probably implement it soon, but it's a pretty cool idea. I just don't know if we'll have the time to get it done before Steve's work has got to be done. So I'm going to cut. We're going to let this grass dry as long as we can before we rake it. Hopefully the rain will hold off and we'll be able to let this dry and be able to rake it sometime tomorrow. And then hopefully by the time we get it raked, we'll be able to get this baler and give it a shot. I don't know what's going to happen with the baler. I got high confidence, obviously, in the tractor and the mower. They're working great. The rake is stone simple, so I mean there should be no problems with it. But I don't know. I'm going to cut this out. As far as today goes, it's Thursday night. It's It's just later on in the night from the last video that I put out. But I just want to give you guys a quick update. We got the tractor running. It runs awesome. I'm super pumped. Dad is excited, even though he's beat down, dead tired. He's pretty pumped. He's pretty excited about it. The mower runs outstanding. Couldn't be happier. And I'm going to cut to tomorrow when we're doing some raking. All right, everybody. It's Friday evening. It's about 18 hours since I took the video of the mower and the tractor first in action. It's had all day today to dry. What we cut last night, we cut about 3 outside rounds around this one part of the pasture here at Mom and Dad's house. We got a test. We tested the mower and the tractor last night. It worked great. About to test the rake. I have no reason to believe that a rake won't work perfectly. So I'm going to take a little bit of video of that right now. I'm going to send the drone up in the follow me mode, and we're going to rake this little bit of hay up. And tonight, at some point, it's not quite ready for the first try yet, but a little later, maybe an hour and a half from now, we're going to try the baler out for the first time. So here we go. Test run 1 of the rake. Alright, so seems like the rake has pretty much performed as expected, which I really had no doubts that it would. Does a pretty good job. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but really for what we paid for it, which was, you know, nothing, I've got no complaints. Well, I'm gonna leave it here again, and maybe in an hour or two I'll pick back up and we'll have the baler on this thing. Well, alright everybody, here it is. Here's the moment of truth. It's a little while later. We've got the baler all hooked up. It's ready to go, so to speak, and we're gonna give this a shot. First thing we're gonna do is start up the tractor, kick the PTO in, and make sure that nothing blows apart. And then we're gonna try to get baling. It's kind of overcast. It's cooled off. There's still a slight chance of rain tonight in the forecast, but it's diminishing. Looks like the storms are going to go around us for tonight anyways, and it's really pretty good conditions for baling hay. So, you know, hopefully if this thing is going to pick up and it's going to tie okay, this is about the best conditions we could hope for a test. Kurt came out kind of for moral support, kind of technical support, so I don't know, we'll see. Let's get this thing going. Well, it's running, and it's not blown apart yet. There's no belt squeaking, there's no chains about to fly off. All the baler belts are moving okay. Seems like all the shafts are turning pretty smoothly. I don't hear any squeaks. It's surprisingly smooth and quiet. I think we're going to let this run here for just a few minutes. Check some infrared heats on this on the 90-degree gearbox that runs inside there, and then we'll give it a try. We'll see here in a minute. Alright everybody, the moment of truth is upon us. Everything's running as cool as can be expected. Nothing's blown up yet. It's the moment of truth. Put the pickup down, and we'll give this thing a try. Well, it's picking up hay. If I can drive straight and look at the same time. Kurt and Dad are going to follow us in the baler, or follow us in the gator rather. And when we get ready to kick out the first bale, we will see what happens. Now this thing's set up for the small bales like Steve wanted. So we'll see what happens here shortly. Cross your fingers, everybody. Well, that is not an encouraging sign. That is not what you want when you go to kick a hay bale out. So obviously it made the bale, but it did not tie the bale, which is what we were afraid of. Dad's gonna check a couple things and make some adjustments, and we're gonna try it again, I guess. But that was not an encouraging first bale. Okay, I'll see you on the next bale. Okay everybody, looks like we just had another less than encouraging result. Well, it looks slightly better than the first one, but I wouldn't say that's a hay bale for sure. I mean, the baler's working good. I mean, the belts are working okay. I mean, you can see a bale forming in the chamber, but just, I mean, once the bale gets about, I don't know, 2/3, halfway done, it just starts to kind of ball up and just, and then when it goes to tie, I mean, it just doesn't even, it doesn't even try to tie. It didn't even work at all. Dad's trying to figure out if it's the tensioning mechanism for the string, if it's, I don't know, it's frustrating at this point. We're all beat down, dead tired, and I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna take it back to the shop and mess with it some more. I mean, we got some hay that we can bale, so I guess we'll just keep trying throughout the night. I talked to Steve earlier, and he said, you know, tomorrow we'll make the 5th day. So if I'm gonna do this, I have to cut Steve's hay tomorrow. Now, obviously, it's gonna take a day or two to dry, but I gotta cut it tomorrow. He said he didn't want to work. He didn't want to wait on the rain. He says, cut it, and if it gets rained on, it's on him. So I guess it's on him. But I really think I feel like he thinks he's got this in the bag. But I don't know. It's discouraging. But I don't know. We'll keep messing with this string tie for a while. I don't know. Dad still says he's got his plan B that he's been working on the back of his mind. So we'll see what happens. But you guys just keep your fingers crossed for us. It's liable to be a long night. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, on the bright side, the tractor's running awesome. The mower ran great. The rake did what it was supposed to do. It's just, I don't know, this baler, it's a problem. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Keep your fingers crossed. And hopefully I'll have some good news for you in the next day or two. Thanks guys. We'll see you.